What is up, guys? My name is Matchbark Steel, but you guys can call me Match, and here we're doing another episode of Sakura Angels. Last episode, Hikari fought the glob monster, and she beat it, but them clothes were burning off with the slime. Let's just go ahead and finish this after how the outcome will be at. Let's see. We trudged... Wait, what? As soon as I start this episode, we come to a word I have no idea what it is. We trudged through the streets. The day went well and truly gone. The sun sinks into the horizon, basking the world in a hazy orange glow. Wow, what does that mean? It's supposed to be like sunset already? Nobody says anything, and I can only see an exhausted face up to either side of me. All the fuss at the beach really took it out of us. I don't think Hikari has ever even said more than a few words since she was first covered in slime. Despite the exhaustion, both of them still seem to be on their guard, their eyes scanning over the shadows as we continue on. Right. So far with each walk home, Yuzuki has ambushed us. That deranged dark angel. It would only make sense if she were to swoop in while we were exhausted like this. It would be an easy win. I don't even know if the girls have it in them to fight it at the moment. But nothing attacked us. No mad giggle from the shadows. No more monsters striking from the darkness. Just nothing. It's a bit hard to believe that after all the effort she had went through in the past nights, that she would simply just let us go this time around. Unless she's deliberately trying to get us to lower our guard, and is hidden further up ahead. I'm getting paranoid now. At the very least, I haven't had any more headaches since the slime at the beach. And usually they're the most intense that I'm confronted by Yuzuki, for whatever reason. I'll trust my head. It needs to be the most reliable thing when it comes to these otherworldly encounters. We make it home, not a single dark angel in sight. I part ways with the girls with a lazy wave and grunt, both of them. Wave and a grunt. Both of them respond with about the same level of enthusiasm. I think we all just want to pretend today didn't happen. Well, mostly Hikari. I somehow get the feeling that she'll probably be the one to remember it the most, however. The rest of the evening is a blur. I think I ate dinner at some point and maybe lazed around on the couch for a while, watching a show I can't really remember much about. Finally crashing for the night. As I'm dragged into my dreams, I get the feeling that something terrible is lurking within them. Something I should ignore. But all I know is that I won't remember any of this at the moment I wake up. Does that mean you should go ahead right now and see if there's something wrong? But nope, he waits till the morning. Morning arrives. Again. My head is killing me. Again. I'm going to bed earlier than each night, yet somehow I'm feeling more and more like garbage each time I wake up. I don't get it. The only difference today is that the usual cheery rays I'm yawning. The only difference today is that the usual cheery rays of the morning sun are nowhere to see. In their place, isn't there nowhere to be seen? Oh god. In their place is the heavy sound of rain, hammering against the window. Pulling back the curtains, today looks like a gloomy day. Gray skies overhead cast a depressing shadow on the town below. The torrential downpour showering no signs of stopping anytime soon. Great. And I have to go out in this weather and all. It's not going to be a fun day. That much I can already tell. I stretch and let out a yawn. I drown out a yawn. Before I stagger towards the bathroom. Wait. My hands hover over the handle as I just about to stop myself from carelessly swinging the door open. That was a close one. I need to approach this situation carefully. Too many mistakes have been made before. I've been lucky to escape with my life before, but they might not be so forgiving a second time. Okay. Deep breaths. I can do this. I thumped the door a good several times with the back of my fist. Hello? Anyone in there? No response. I was about to say no response too, and then I say it with the word. But I've been fooled before. This proves nothing. I'm banging on the door again, even louder than the previous time. Nothing. Surely someone would have heard it if they were in the other side, which means it might be safe? I bring the door open a crack, just a little, and peer through. So far so good. I continue to open the door just a little more, and a little more, until I see it. A most wondrous sight takes my breath away. It's so beautiful. It's enough to move a man to tears. The bathroom is actually empty for once. No wacky misunderstandings, no awkward stares. I can actually just freely use the bathroom today without the threat of being torn apart. I waste no time slipping inside and firmly locking the door. I even triple checked the lock, something they should have been doing too, but I always forgot. After a peaceful shower, I make my way down to the kitchen, where Hikari and Saika are waiting for me.
外はひどいわね。
Hikari gazes out of the window, a look of disgust across her face. With the laundry list of other things that annoy her, I think it's no surprise she hates rain too.
健太、どうしても学校に行かなければダメ？
ただの水じゃない。溶けちゃうわけでもないのにね。
Oh, you really gonna put melt today? Saika grins dangerously as something sparkles in her eyes. Uh-oh.
昨日のドロドロに比べたら。
Yep, she said about yesterday.
全然大したことないってば。
She tries her best to suppress a giggle, but fails. Her laughter soon rocking the house. Conversely, Hikari is less than amused.
さやか、忘れなさい。少し失敗しただけよ。
Flustered, Hikari stomps a foot towards her mischievous partner. You haven't even reached the school yet, and they're already arguing. I think that's a new record.
ああ、そうだ。あなたそのふざけた態度のせいでアカデミーを追放寸前だったわね。思い出したわ。
Whoa.
なんていうか、ジョークのわからない人たちだったよね。
ジョーク？あなたほとんど爆破しておい。
Realizing I am indeed still in the room, Hikari cuts herself short and clamps up. Aww. I guess I'll never be able to hear about this old school of theirs. The magic one that taught them all they know.
バカなこと言ってないで。学校へ行きましょう。
オッケー。まあ、私はバカだと思ってないけどね。ところで、ケンタ、今日の朝食は私が。
No. Absolutely not.
まだ最後まで言ってない。
I don't need to. If it involves you stepping foot in the kitchen in any way, shape, or form, I already know my answer.
今回は絶対。
Nope.
気をつけ。
Uh-uh.
意地は。
No. Yeah, I'm not letting her or Hikari anywhere near the kitchen again. Even if they do somehow manage to leave the kitchen standing, I'm sure whatever mostly they concoct would do more damage to me than any monster lurking out there. Saika heaves a dramatic sigh, purses her lips in a pout, and gives me a look that suggests I've been nothing but a massive disappointment to her. I'm not the bad guy here. It doesn't last long though, before her usual cherry expression takes over again. I think it must be impossible truly to upset this girl. After that little dose of excitement for the morning, I quickly prepare a meal for the three of us before we set out into the town and brave the storm. There's no rain, dude! Oh my... What rain are they talking about? There's no rain at all. The rain shows no signs of letting up. It would be awesome if they put like some animation, like... I know the sun rays are good animation, but that's when it's sunny. But what about when it's raining? Could be like, I don't know, dark clouds? It's hard to believe that the weekend was as bright and cheerful as it was, when dark clouds have completely eclipsed the sun overhead now. We have nothing but flimsy umbrellas to defend ourselves with, just barely hold under the immense downpour. I have my doubts it will even be able to make it into school dry. I'm not really sure how it got this bad all of a sudden. If it keeps up throughout the day, we might even have flooding to worry about. feel a little silly for even have this across my mind, but I can't help but feel that this may be the land laminating in some way. A sign of things to come. I don't know. I'm even thinking about nonsense. But I won't leave my head no matter how hard I try. Looking back at the skies, the clouds seem to be more sinister than before. More sinister than before? What do you mean more sinister before? We made it to school without drowning. Somehow.
ひどい天気だね。
As we enter the classroom, Saika shakes herself dry, her hair swishing wildly. Right beside Hikari.
見なさい、あなた犬みたいよ。
Woof woof. She stops and blinks innocently, the last drops of water splashing to the ground. I can't tell if she's just playing dumb here or if she's really did it by accident. That one makes her so scary
な
sometimes.
んでもないわ。
Hikari huffs and stomps over to her seat, with class just about to start. I follow suit and crumble into my seat with a sigh. What a depressing day is turning out to be. As the teacher shows up and class begins, I give one last look out to the window. Water is streaming so heavily down the glass I can just barely make out what is on the other side. Shut up, phone. The lesson goes on through each passing moment. I find it more more difficult to focus on the subject at hand, the writing on the board blurring into an incomprehensible mess. I can feel it. The back of my skull. That familiar creeping pain. Why here? I never had these headaches at school. They usually only crop up when I was supposed to say creep up when something bad is about to happen. I guess not a full-blown headache, so I shouldn't have anything to worry about it now. Is it a warning? That something's coming? I don't know what to make of it at all.
ケンタ、大丈夫？
I hear Saika whisper from her seat behind me, a gentle hand on my shoulder. I look to my side and see Hikari giving me an equally worried glance. Did I look that bad? Maybe the headaches are affecting me more than I think. I nod my head and muster up a faint smile. I can just barely even convince myself I'm fine, but it's enough to make them focus back on the lesson at hand. Lunchtime arrives, and I can just barely recollect what I was taught. What subject was it? Oh, that's not important right now. At least now I have the time to collect my thoughts and get a grip on the situation.
ケンタ、私たちお昼食べに行くけど、一緒に行く？
Having hopped out of her seat, Saika skips to the front of the desk and peers down at me with a grin. I blink. Takes me a good second to register that anything has been said to me. Huh? Oh, you guys go ahead. I just have a bit of a headache. Saika offers a sympathetic look when I mention the headache.
ケンタ、頭痛って、それは。
Hikari pops up out of nowhere and stifles Saika with a hand up to her mouth, before she begins dragging her out of the class.
行くわよ、さやか。そんなこと彼が気にする必要ないわ。それに早くしないと行列ができちゃうわ。
Saika's muffled cries of distress are the last thing I hear before the pair vanish into the corridor. Huh? Wait, headaches? Does that mean she knows I've been having them frequently? And more likely, knows the cause of them? If they know anything that will like me on the bizarre series of recent events, then I really have to chase them off to it. I can't let something as important as this to be slipped under the rug like everything else they tried to keep from me. I rise up from my desk and with a hobble, my legs not quite all there. They should be at the cafeteria, right? I start for the corridor myself, but someone catches my eye amongst the waves of students going by. Silver hair and amber eyes. A female student marches along with a blank expression. My head rings. Where have I seen her before? Wait, is she really? There's no doubt about it. She's the dark angel that has been making our lives a living hell. Yet she seems like a completely different person right now. Gone gone is any trace of madness. All I see right now is an emotionless schoolgirl. Yuzuki? Her name falls out of my mouth the moment I come to the realization. Has she always been at this school? How did I not notice something as obvious as this before? Our eyes lock across the crowds. I fear something terrible is going to happen as dress sets in. But her gaze quickly flickers away before it carries on about her business. Huh? She was so intent on getting me before, and now she wants nothing to do with me. Something isn't adding up here. I know it's a stupid and reckless thing to do, but I can't help but chase after her. If I go get Sayaka and Hikari, she might have been gone by then. It's hard to keep up with her as the waves of students crash against me. Everyone in a frenzy to get their lunch, but I just about managed to catch a glimpse to her heading for the staircase. Yuzuki, wait! She pays me no mind and continues to ascend the stairs. Why am I following her? I don't know what I can possibly get out of this beyond an early demise. Yet, I still insist on hiking up the stairs after her. She seems so different. Maybe I'm just secretly hoping that there's more to her than in the initial crazed monster that confronted us 2 times before. Something that will help me make sense of this mess. I reach the top floor, breathless after climbing the stairs 2 steps at a time. I peer out into the corridor to try and see where she might have gone to, but there's nothing. I'm sure I wasn't that far behind though. So where did she disappear to? I mean, this is where the stairs end. Unless, would she really be out there? In this weather? Make it for the staircase again and go up the short flight of stairs leading to the rooftop. The rain sounds more violent than ever before. Ever outside. I can't possibly imagine someone willingly wanted to be out there. But I have to check just to be sure. I fight against the raging winds and heave the door open. Yuzuki? There she is. Wow, oh crap, she has no bra. It's just like oh my god. Standing by the fencing, gazing out over the town with hand idly gripping the mesh. Already the rain has drenched her completely, her soaked uniform clinging to her skin. She seems completely unbothered by it though, as she doesn't feel the rain at all. It's only been out there for a second, and I can already feel the urge to sneeze creep up as chilling rain makes short work of me. Yuzuki ignores me, her amber eyes vacant. At the very least, she doesn't seem hostile at the moment. Right now, I think the rain has more likely chance of killing me than she does. I take a step towards her, my foot splashing to a sizable puddle.
何かよ。
She responds bluntly. I may as well be talking to a completely different person than the girl that went after my life. I think carefully before opening my mouth. Well, things are peaceful right now. He might be saying only one wrong thing to set her off. But I can't be too reserved. I want answers. After hesitating for a moment, my voice initially coming out of a croak, I finally confront her. Why are you so set on killing me? I don't understand any of this. What I mean is, why me? She tenses up for a moment at the sound of my voice. I fear I might have said the wrong thing already, but she gradually relaxes again.
あなたが今日私に気づくなんて。
What?
健太、答えて。私たちどのくらい同じクラスにいる？
What? We were in the same class for a long time ago? What? Has she really been in the same class as me? I'm sure I would have pieced together things a lot sooner if that were the case. Yuzuki lets out a bitter laugh.
気づいていなかったのでしょ？
I'm not sure
お化けみたいなものだもの。完全に存在を消すってどんな感じかわかる？
Her grip tightens on the fence, the wire sinking to her flesh. Her grip tightens on the... what is she talking about?
授業でパートナーがいたことはなく、誰とも一緒に昼食をとることもない。先生にも無視されてる。
Are you serious? This is happening to her?
小さなことかもしれないけど、何年もそういうことが続いて、少しずつ憎しみが湧くようになったわ。
人は傲慢で失礼で自分勝手だとあなたはこう考えるでしょう。なぜ友達を作る努力をしないのかと。
I guess that thought did come to mind. All I can do is stand and listen as she continues, ignoring the urge to shiver.
試してみなかったとでも思うの。一生懸命話そうともしてみた。社交的にね。でもとっくにグループは出来上がっていて、割って入れない壁が作られてしまっていた。私の挨拶は無視され、話しかければ白い目で見られた。家に帰り、暗闇の中で一人座り、また学校へ戻らなければならないことに耐えた。人々がいる場所こそ私にとって一番孤独な場所だった。友達が欲しかったわ。何でもいい。おしゃべりできる友達がね。テレビ番組みたいにね。
So she's just lonely. But why are you? She cuts me off as she suddenly spins to meet me eye to eye. The vacant stare is gone, and it is a place of hate, aimed directly at me.
気を悪くしないで。もうどうでもいいから。明日、すべてが変わる。
Tomorrow? As I ask her, a searing heat surges through my skull and forces a wince out of me. Yuzuki smirks at my pain.
感じるでしょ。彼女はもうすぐ自由になる。彼女の力は日々大きくなっている。
What are you talking about? Who's going to be free?
あら、聞いていないの？面白いわ。どうして秘密にしているのかしら。まあいいわ。明日すべてが行われる。私はやっと私が望むものを手に入れ、彼女は彼女が望むものを手に入れる。
Yuzuki drifts past me as I struggle to keep upright, the headache refusing to die down.
さようなら。次に会うのが最後よ。
Wait, Yuzuki, what are you? It's too late. She's gone. I'm left alone on the rooftop in the pouring rain. I wanted to try to get to the bottom of things, but if anything, I think I'm even more confused now. Achoo! Okay, I should get back inside now. Holy shit, dude. Wow. So, wow, dude, that was a really, I gotta say, that really got me, dude. That really depressing. Holy shit. Alright guys, well, I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Sakura Angels. I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.